Hey guys, today with the topic, my ex is happy without me. The first question that comes to mind is, so what? Are you going to do something about it? If so, don't. Then the person isn't worth the stress of becoming part of your life again. I mean, you probably think you could make her just as happy or happier than she is now. And if that's the case, it's just their loss to have that now without you, right? And if you don't wish that and you just want to destroy their happiness because they deserve it, then what do you have in your life if you waste time worrying about it? This is time that you could be using to become happier, more successful and better yourself. No kidding, in my eyes that's just like people who watch low-level shows on TV because they think it's funny how others insult each other or are down on themselves. That's completely wasted lifetime. But back to the topic at hand. Yes, I know exactly how you feel and that it hurts to see your ex like this. How she is living the life she wanted to spend with you and looks happy even though you are no longer standing next to her. Probably happier than all the last time in your relationship. I can confirm that to you too, that's what she's going to be right now. At least in the beginning or when it has been quite a while. After all, the breakup came from somewhere and her being happy while doing it is not really an option. But that doesn't mean she's reaching her potential and is as happy as she can possibly be or would be with you right now. That being said, how do you actually know how happy someone really is? Have you seen her in person? Of course she's going to say how happy she is, no matter what's going on with her. No one likes to give themselves away like that, even though logically speaking of course it's just childish. Sometimes an honestly meant, that's none of your business, would be easier for both parties. So what other options are there? Friends and acquaintances who either might not tell you the truth or don't really know the truth at all. Do you always tell your friends in detail how you are doing? What you are doing right now? Or do you spread relationship problems in front of them? Probably not. You don't even have the time for that. No one but yourself knows how she is really doing at that moment. And if you are not her partner, you have neither the right nor the task to know that. It's hard enough to find out within relationships sometimes. On the outside, we always act relatively strong and happy, even though we can be a complete wreck on the inside. Don't put too much stock in what others tell you. Life is up and down, and if you've been in no contact for any length of time, you know exactly what I mean by that. Then of course you have social media as a source for how your ex is doing. But the point is actually self-explanatory, right? That's where we pretend to be happy and show the absolute highlights of our lives. It's all posed crap. Depends on the platform, of course, but especially on Instagram and Facebook with followers, likes and messages about how great you are. The better the light you present yourself in, the better the feedback. And the better you feel in the end. That's just how this crap works. You as an outsider, and that's what you are by necessity, can't judge at all what's going on with her. Yes, you know her very well and think you can judge her. But how often do exes after a long relationship do the complete opposite of what you thought they were good at? This is at the moment felt a completely new person, and the longer the whole thing goes, the more you distance yourself from each other. At least in behavior. Within your relationship you grew together more and more day by day, had rituals and insiders. Have discovered common ground. Now she is on her own and you are also going in a different direction and pursuing your own happiness. At least you should. You see the attempt in her. Why do you see it? Because you are not focusing on yourselves. See it for what it is. The attempt to be happy, and partly it may work. But never the way you feel it inside you right now. You see a picture of her on Instagram, possibly with a guy next to her looking happy. But you always imagine the complete horror scenario and your brain is very good at thinking up the worst case scenario. They're together, they're happy, and they're about to get married. In the end, this is her best friend's boyfriend. The evening was depressing for her and she was hanging over the toilet bowl at 3 o'clock throwing up. But anyway, even if your head should be right. What does this do for you right now, other than make you feel bad? Look at yourselves again and become happier than you think she is. Easy to say, I know. But work on it. What it's doing right now is getting stuck on one step. The breakup person usually never works on himself and makes all the mistakes he himself has made in relationships over and over again. This may eventually work out for him, but he is and remains the problem. The part that got the breakup, that is you, are the ones who can now really see their problems and have the motivation, strength, and time to get better. Their potential is limited by the fact that they do not see where the problem actually lies. Your potential is almost unlimited. Don't dwell on it too much, by doing so it still keeps you small, like within the relationship. Maybe subconsciously, maybe unintentionally. Just like you are keeping yourself. So open your eyes and see what you can influence for you and what not. Your ex? No, there is absolutely nothing you can do. You can only leave her alone and make sure that she doesn't influence your life anymore. If something happens from her in your direction, then that's nice, but it's work that started from her. And if not, then put the energy into you instead of letting it pull you down. Take care and see you in the next video.